So let's have a look at the extra large glass food storage containers by Agtrade. I'm going to go over these glass containers, what I like about them, what can be improved about them, and talk about if these are glass containers that you should pick up. So let's get started. Okay, so we have the three containers. We have the 120 ounce one, the 70 ounce one, and the 35 ounce one. Let's just first have a look at the clean glass container here. That way you can get a feel for what these look like without food in them first. So go ahead and take off the lid. So you do have little latches right here on all sides. Just pull them up. Have a look at the lid first. So we have a little silicone seal on the side here. And we can see the little notches on each of the tabs for all sides. And what's nice on the top is we have an air vent that we can just pull out. That we put hot food in here and we need to put in the fridge. Then we can just open up this flap and we can let some of the heat out. So I personally use these containers all the time. I've switched completely over to glass from plastic and I don't regret it at all. These glass containers are amazing. I'm into fitness and I do a ton of meal prep. So does my wife. She does a ton of meal prep as well. This is her meal prep here. And the glass containers are amazing. There's just something about having glass containers and your food in glass as opposed to plastic. This is of course the microplastics that can accumulate and it can leak into your food, especially if you're putting plastic into the microwave, into a dishwasher. So let's have a look at the actual glass container now itself. So it was borosilicate glass. So all three of these can go in the microwave, the oven, and the freezer, and of course the fridge. So incredibly versatile. It is thick glass. Doesn't feel like it's gonna break. And I've personally had these for around a year now. So these have quite a bit of miles on them. Again, I use them every week. So let's get to one thing that I don't like about them. So I actually have not had a problem with this at all yet, but I feel like it could potentially be a problem, is the little flaps here. I feel like these could easily break at some point. There's just really thin plastic right here, and it seems like they'll just wear off over time. I haven't had a flap come off yet, and it's been a year and I use them every day, pretty much, but it's just a little cheap here. I feel like it'd be thicker plastic. Okay, so now let's look at the 70 ounce one. So here we just have 2 meatballs and some pasta. You can see there's plenty of room left in this 70 ouncer. I mean, you could really fit way more in here. I actually do have another container around this size that I'll show you from Agtrade, and it's the same one with more meatballs filled in here as well. But yeah, just so you can get an idea for what you can fit in just the 70 ounce one, quite a lot of food. And here we have the 120 ounce one. This is all carnitas in here, a ton of carnitas as you can see. There's still plenty of room. You can fit in double this amount. I mean, so if you're doing any type of meal prepping, these huge glass containers are great. I've had no problems with storage. I'm making a ton of food at once. I'm making pounds of meat at once and putting them in here, and it's not a problem at all. There's still plenty of room. I'm making just mountains of rice that I'm eating throughout the week. I'm eating a ton of carbs for my workouts, and this glass container fits it all. So let's have a look at another 70 ouncer glass container, same brand. This one has quite a bit more meatballs filled out in here. These are turkey meatballs, so you can just see how many can fit in here. So we can really just fit another 3 in here. So we can fit 9, or we can fit 12 meatballs in here. Just again, to give you the idea of the capacity of these containers. So these are absolutely containers worth checking out. Really the only con, and it hasn't really been a con yet, is just the lids. Could be a little bit stronger plastic. These could wear off over time, but I have no problems with them. They're versatile, they fit all your food, and of course they're glass. So definitely check out these glass containers and good luck with your storage.